This is a very brief video on how to add collapsible text as well as a table of contents in a Google site. Okay, first I'm going to insert the collapsible text, and I'm just using resources to give an example. I will click on collapsible text and it will automatically pop up in the appropriate section to the left of the Google site. I've chosen to put this on one of the uh, pages instead of the home page, and I'll go ahead and just title it sample. And I will just grab text from resource page I have, and I'll go ahead and paste that in there. Of course, you shouldn't have to copy and paste. You have an option of typing. You can add bullets. You can add a numbered list. But in my case, I am adding a copy and paste section. And here we go. And it will literally disappear. And this will be a great resource for those pages that have a lot of content and you want to be able to keep it minimalistic. So that's how you add collapsible text. Let me go ahead and delete that. And if necessary, you can actually move it around, and anything in here so I can put it up here. I can move it back down. So you have that option. So that's a great option, but I will delete it. Now I'm going to add a table of content. I went ahead and created a sample page that I'm going to just to keep from changing a lot, because this is an actual live page that I'm creating for my class. And here's my sample blank page. Table of content is designed for you to be able to have your visitors of your website be able to go straight to the content they're looking for. So every time you add a heading, it will appear in the table of content. So I'm going to add some text. You have to change it to heading. I will head it module 1 or even unit 1. And since I'm doing multiples and I want to save time, I'll go on the side and continuously duplicate. Oops, I erased it. And I can go back. There we go. And I will duplicate. And I'm going too fast, duplicate. And I'll just go ahead and change that to 2 and 3. Let me do one more. 4. And I'm just changing it because this will be a good example. So on the top is actually created the table of content. Of course, I need to make sure I add something, and I hit the enter button. At this point in time, the text will change to normal text, which will allow for me, and I'll grab my paragraph back from here. I'll copy that. I'll insert it in the module 1 and paste it. And I'll go down the list and just do this for every module. Keep in mind, this is just an example, and you have to remember it has to be a normal text for it not to read as a header. As a part of the table of content. And here we go. I'm not going to do the last one. So you got the point. So how do I know this worked? Now, since it will not allow for me to look at this under preview, I will actually have to publish the page, or I can review the changes and view the published site. And of course, I want to, okay, let me try that again. Let me publish the page. And it's giving me a preview of some of the changes. And it's telling me I added the sample. I am publishing. And as soon as I publish this particular site, I'll go ahead and I'll view the published site. So now it's published. And here we go. I have module 1. Let me go back up. Man, I really want to look at module 3. And it'll pop down. So this is basically a great resource if you have various units, various topics. And there we go. That's my example of how to add a table of contents and let me show you again, collapsible text.